NEB-GAS Cares.
Deped Regional Office 2 through Project NEB-GAS Cares presents the live launching and opening of comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads. And here are your hosts, Mr. Mark Kim Mansibag and Miss Gerald K. Novalta.
The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence.
That is undeniably a distinctive quote from Confucius on every individual's desire for excellence. Duly anchored on Project NEB-GAS Cares, or nurturing excellence by bridging competency gaps and activating skills through collaborative actions in response to educational setbacks, today's program is indeed a journey towards striving for excellence.
Our warmest greetings to all the leaders in the department who always uphold nothing but genuine passion and excellence in all the agency's trust.
The top management of Region 2, headed by our Regional Director, Dr. Benjamin Diaz-Paragas, with our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Jessie L. Amin.
QAD Chief Laila Ruth Taginod,
CLMD Chief Octavio V. Cabasag,
ESSD Chief Joselito L. Narag, FTAD Chief Zenaida Persiano Arejo, PPRD Chief Francis De Bracia Ventura, HRD Chief Jerry B. Sario Jr., Chief Administrative Officer Jose Mario M. Macarilay, Finance Chief Felipe Maranlag, as well as the EPSs governing the other functional divisions.
The 9 schools division superintendents, namely Dr. Eduardo C. Escorpizo Jr., SDO Batanes, Dr. Orlando E. Manuel, SDO Cagayan, Dr. Alfredo B. Gumaro Jr., SDO Kawayan, Dr. Gilbert N. Tong, SDO City of Ilagan, Dr. Madeline L. Macaling, SDO Isabela, Dr. Rochelle Llana, SDO Nueva Vizcaya, Flor de Lisa Hecobe, SDO Quirino, and Dr. Cherry S. Ramos, SDO Santiago City, as well as the Assistant Schools Division Superintendents of the different divisions and all other external stakeholders.
Before the formal opening, let us first express our sincerest appreciation and utmost support for our training participants from the 9 different schools divisions in Cagayan Valley. Most especially to our executive board, reviewers and consultants, writers and facilitators, management committee, and regional technical working group members by sharing our live launching and opening program today using the following hashtags.
Hashtag NEB-GAS Cares.
Hashtag Aspiring School Heads.
Hashtag sa Deped 2, Ayos na Ayos.
This is Marky Mansibang.
And this is Gerald K. V. Navalta. Join us in this truly remarkable region-wide endeavor, the Comprehensive Competency-Based Training Program for Career Stage 1 Aspiring School Heads, the Deped Region 2 live launching and opening.
Project NEB-GAS Cares.
To start off, let us all manifest our patriotism by singing our national anthem through this AVP.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
At this juncture, let us seek the Lord's divine providence for the region-wide undertaking through this AVP.
Most omniscient Almighty Father, we come to you in reverence of your heavenly power and grace. We praise and worship your divine providence as we commence this activity with much zeal and optimism in our hearts and in our minds. We have toiled and poured our strength for the comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads. We recognize your loving hands as you steered us into the right path of a penultimate brand of excellence in Cagayan Valley. We are reminded of how you bestowed us knowledge and wisdom for this program to materialize. As we go on, we pray for our aspiring school heads to embrace all the challenges they may encounter along the way. Bless them with strength to succeed as they equip themselves, for soon after, they would be leading their own flock. Bless also the people behind Project NEB-GAS, that they may continue to craft and implement numerous programs geared towards the betterment of Region 2's finest herd of educators and mentors. Finally, may you be on our side always as we are still in combat with an unseen enemy. Bless us and keep us that we may also be a blessing to others and fulfill our tasks according to your will. All these we humbly ask in Jesus' holy name. Amen.
Uniting all the 9 divisions in a song, let us sing Darhiyong Dalawa through this AVP interpreted by the Isabela Teachers Choir featuring Deped Regional Office 2.
Kala
uphold the Department of Education's commitment in the realization of its trust, let us all recite our quality policy statement through this AVP.
The Quality Policy Statement of the Department of Education. The Department of Education is committed to provide learners with quality basic education that is accessible, inclusive, and liberating through proactive leadership, shared governance, evidence-based policies, standards, and programs, responsive and relevant curricula, highly competent and committed officials, and teaching and non-teaching personnel, an enabling learning environment. The department upholds the highest standards of conduct and performance to fulfill stakeholders' needs and expectations by adhering to constitutional mandates, statutory and regulatory requirements, and sustains client satisfaction through continuous improvement of the quality management system.
May we all place our right hand on our chest as we recite the Deped Region II Quality Policy. We are a client-friendly institution, always ready to deliver relevant, nurturing, and liberating K-12 basic education curriculum and services to all our customers. We commit to provide quality, timely, transparent, responsive, and equitable services to our stakeholders in compliance with the laws, rules, policies, procedures, and the principles of continual improvement for good governance.
Project NEB-GAS Cares.
Tony Robbins once said, "The only impossible journey is the one you never begin." Thus, as we start this notable journey, let us all listen to the opening and welcome remarks of our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Jessie L. Amin.
Thank you so much to our equally competent Masters of Ceremony, Kim and Kay. Mapagpalang umaga, Deped 2, isang naglalagablab at sumisiglab na pagdiriwang ng araw ng mga puso. I'm so much honored, inspired, and delighted to welcome everyone as you virtually join the launching and opening of Comprehensive Competency-Based Training Program of Career Stage 1 Aspiring School Heads. Today marks the historical debut of this innovative program, which is under Project NEB-GAS Cares, Nurturing Excellence by Bridging Competency-Based and Activating Skills through Collaborative Actions in Response to Educational Setbacks. Before we get started, I would like to express my sincerest appreciation to all who work together to herald the dawn of this historical journey. To that end, our Autos Prime Mover, our Regional Director, Dr. Benjamin Diaz-Paragas, Sesotri, the equally proactive Schools Division Superintendents and Assistant Schools Division Superintendents, Dr. Eduardo C. Escorpizo Jr. and Dr. Georgian Carriazo of Batanes, Dr. Orlando Manuel, Dr. Vilma Bumagat, and Dr. Shelo Tangan of Cagayan, Dr. Alfredo Gumaru, and Dr. Adonis Perez of Kawayan City, Dr. Gilbert Tong, and Dr. Nelia Mabuti of Ilagan City, Dr. Madeline Macaling, Dr. Dante J. Marcelo, and Dr. Edna Abuan of Isabela, Dr. Rachel Liana, and Dr. Mary Julie Cruz of Nueva Vizcaya, Dr. Flordelisa Hicobe, and Dr. Cheryl Ramiro of Quirino, Dr. Cherry Ramos, and Dr. Jonathan Fronda of Santiago City, and Dr. Reynante Z. Caligiran and Dr. Marites Llanes of Tuguegarao City. Likewise, with the hardworking chiefs of the different functional divisions of the regional office, especially to the initiator and project head of this program, the Chief of the Human Resource Development Division, Dr. Jerry B. Sari. Also, my heartfelt acknowledgement to our facilitators and writers for developing and training resource package. Your time, expertise, and commitment are beyond compare. Same heartfelt appreciation is extended to the hardworking members of the project management team and the regional TWG of Human Resource Development Division. And of course, the foremost reason of the commencement of this program, the aspiring school heads. I know you have the 100% courage to realize your dreams. Keep on. Let your dreams to be your wings. Today's virtual gathering brings the hope of pulling off future leaders whose vision and dedication are for the betterment of our next generation. This comprehensive competency-based training program for career stage 1 aspiring school heads will not only help you hurdle the upcoming national qualifying examination of school heads or NQuest, but also capacitate you with the necessary competencies and values in assuming the responsibilities of the said position. Personally, I am pleased seeing you taking the first step towards the path of becoming a leader. I hope that your strong desire, enthusiasm, and determination will license you to achieve greater excellence in your career. Just don't forget to offer everything to the giver of all, because as inspired by Psalm chapter 37, verse 4, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Following your dream can be both exciting and challenging. You may pass or fail. What awaits you in the future is something unpredictable. But one thing should be constant. Never give up. Walk tall and keep trying. As a famous saying goes, when the world beats you, find a reason to get back again. Never quit. Pursue success. Besides, I strongly believe that you are in great hands. With the caliber of our consultants, reviewers, facilitators, and project management team, you will be served with a comprehensive engagement to both theory and practice of the Philippine professional standards of school heads, with its 5 domains: leading strategically, managing school operations and resources, teaching and learning, developing self and others, building connections, and other paths that you need to know. As I end, this is an opportune time for me to declare the official opening of the Comprehensive Competency-Based Training Program of Career Stage 1 Aspiring School Heads. And I wish the best luck and fruitful days on your participation in this program. Mabuhay Deped 2! Hashtag sa Deped 2, ayos na ayos!
Project NEB-GAS Cares.
Our sincerest thanks, sir, for your unparalleled dedication. To further familiarize us with the different facets of the comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads, let us all listen to our Chief of the Human Resource Development Division, Region 2, Sir Jerry B. Sario Jr.
Project NEB-GAS Cares.
Department of Education consistently upholds its main trust to deliver quality, equitable, accessible, and liberating basic education. Despite challenges amidst pandemic, it bravely migrated to provide directions through the implementation of contextualized strategic plans. School heads as stewards of schools play a crucial role in ensuring an enabling and supportive environment for effective teaching and learning. As they manifest their mandates in the ecosystem of education, relevant professional development programs allow them to thrive as well-primed educational leaders in the future. The National Qualifying Examination for School Heads serves as a mechanism for selecting school heads in the public education sector. In the context of Deped Region II, results in the previous exam calls for a swift response and immediate intervention to improve the performance of test takers. Consistent with the commitment of Deped RO2 to ensure the upskilling and reskilling of would-be or aspiring school heads, this office, with the leadership of our Regional Director, Dr. Benjamin D. Paragas, and Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Jessie L. Amin, has designed a comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads under Project NEB-GAS Cares, or Nurturing Excellence through bridging competency gaps and activating skills through collaborative actions in response to educational setbacks. This program of the Human Resource Development Division is primarily anchored on its purpose of ensuring competent personnel in the region through the development and implementation of strategic HRD plans and programs for teachers, school leaders, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel. Project NEB-GAS Cares started through collaboration with learning service providers like Asia Metrics and Ateneo Cord, which provides training opportunities to teaching and non-teaching personnel. Now, one of the highlights of Project NEB-GAS Cares is the rollout of comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads. The project underwent several phases, from strategic planning with internal and external stakeholders, comprehensive alignment of the program and course design, revision and validation of training resource package, and finalization of and branding of training resource package before the rollout. With that, the regional office hopes a successful engagement in the implementation of the program. Rest assured that with your collaboration and participation, together we will nurture excellence and make a difference. Sa Deped 2, ayos na ayos.
Project NEB-GAS Cares.
According to Mario Andretti, desire is the key to motivation, but it's determination and commitment to an unrelenting pursuit of your goal, a commitment to excellence that will enable you to attain the success you seek. With this, let us witness an AVP of our Program Executive Board, reviewers and consultants, writers and facilitators, Management Committee and Regional Technical Working Group members of the Comprehensive Competency-Based Training Program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads who work strenuously together for the success of this rollout.
Project NEB-GAS Cares.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 Aspiring School Heads Program Executive Board. Dr. Benjamin D. Paragas, CESO 3. Dr. Jesse L. Amin, CESO 5. Mr. Jerry B. Sario Jr. Dr. Laila Ruth A. Taginod. Dr. Octavio V. Cabasag. Mr. Felipe L. Marallag. Dr. Zenaida P. Alejo. Dr. Joselito L. Narag. Dr. Francis Deo Gracias T. Ventura. And Attorney Mario M. Macarilay. Let us also welcome the reviewers and consultants. Dr. Benjamin D. Paragas, CESO 3. Dr. Jesse L. Amin, CESO 5. Dr. Laila Ruth A. Taginod. Dr. Octavio V. Cabasag. Dr. Joselito L. Narag. Dr. Zenaida P. Alejo. Attorney Jose Mario M. Macarilay. Mr. Jerry B. Sario Jr. Dr. Francis Deo Gracias T. Ventura. Mr. Felipe L. Marallag. Dr. Eduardo C. Escorpizo Jr., CESO 6. Dr. Orlando E. Manuel, CESO 5. Dr. Gilbert N. Tong, CEO 6, CESO 5. Dr. Madeline L. Macaling, CESO 6. Dr. Rachel R. Liana, CESO 6. Dr. Flordelisa C. Hecobe, CESO 5. Dr. Cherry S. Ramos, CESO 5. Dr. Reynante Z. Caligiran, CESO 6. Ms. Jorgan C. Carriazo, CESE. Dr. Wilma C. Bumagat, CESE. Dr. Alfredo B. Gumaru Jr., CESO 6. Dr. Adonis C. Seperes, CESE. Dr. Nelia M. Mabuti, CESE. Dr. Dante J. Marcelo, CESO 6. Dr. Edna P. Abuan. Dr. Mary Julie A. Truz, CESE. Dr. Cheryl R. Ramiro, CESO 6. Dr. Jonathan A. Fronda, CESE. Dr. Marites L. Lianes, CESO 6.
The writers and facilitators. Domain 1. Leading strategically. Dr. Nelia M. Mabuti, CESE. Mr. John R. Mina. Miss Mary Ann L. Catindi. Miss Mary Rose P. Ramos. Mr. Roldan A. Lopez. Domain 2. Managing School Operations and Resources. Dr. Wilma C. Bumagat, CESE. Miss Maribel S. Arellano. Miss Judith D. Baclig. Miss Eileen C. Ibanez. Miss Corazon A. Lapitan. Miss Gina N. Kinan. Mr. Alvin A. Eledo. Domain 3. Focusing on Teaching and Learning. Mr. Felimendo M. Felipe. Miss Julieta M. Domingo. Miss Luviminda M. Cordero. Mr. Leo R. Banataw. Miss Venus D. De Guzman. Miss Manalyn A. Salvador. Domain 4. Developing Self and Others. Dr. Jonathan A. Fronda, CESE. Dr. Jacqueline S. Ramos, CESE. Mr. Sandro M. Zamora. Dr. Arturo B. Nool Jr., CESE. Dr. Rochelle A. Lazaro. Ms. Mylene J. Respicio. Domain 5. Building Connections. Dr. Cheryl R. Ramiro, CESO 6. Mr. Jason A. Lakbayan, CESE. Ms. Rosalia B. Gutierrez. Ms. Lailani P. Dominia. Ms. Elmerchita B. Ribuca. Ms. Rosel R. Mendoza. other related programs and projects and issues. Dr. Maricel S. Franco, SESE. Dr. Mary Julie A. Truz, SESE. Ms. Melanie M. Asuncion. Ms. Marivic C. Bacon. Mr. Richard C. Subia. Ms. Andrea A. Ramos. And Mr. Ronnie D. Bibas. Management Committee: Mr. Jerry B. Sario Jr., Mr. Liberato T. Umangay Jr., Ms. Joy S. Ferrer Lopez, Ms. Salvina A. Macarubbo, Ms. Maricel T. Cambia, Mr. Randy T. Rustia, Ms. Corazon T. Siringan, Ms. Camille I. Grace Uy, Ms. Milky Jane P. Bulusan, Ms. Dominga B. Raimundo, Dr. Laila Ruth A. Taginod, Mr. Joey M. Apolinario, Dr. Joy T. Soriano, Dr. Roman G. Pagaduan Jr., Dr. Ronnie P. Giloy, Dr. Candido P. Corpus Jr., Health and Safety Committee: Dr. Rebecca C. Batung, Dr. Ryan R. Packing, Technical Working Group: Ms. Marjorie T. Milan, Ms. Rean Joy R. Lintao, Ms. Gerald K. B. Navalta, Mr. Mark Kim Mansibang, Mr. Reden C. Andres, and Mr. TJ Y. Ramos.
Project NEB-GAS Cares.
Indeed, determination and commitment are the keys to achieving every wondrous undertaking of the Department of Education. This time, let us all lend our ears to our equally committed and dedicated Regional Director and the prime mover of Project NEB-GAS Cares, Dr. Benjamin D. Paragas, for his inspirational message.
Project NEB-GAS Cares.
My warmest regards and profound greetings to all the personnel involved in this remarkable undertaking for would-be school heads. Congratulations for accepting this challenge, the impact of which shall be felt in the classrooms and in delivery of our basic education services as we collectively attain the goal of making education accessible, quality and relevant, and truly liberating for all. In many occasions, and most especially during the launching of the Sulong Edukalidad, Secretary Leonor Magdolis Briones has declared that the battle for quality in education is fought and won in the classrooms. Even with distance learning becoming the name of the game in basic education, the challenge to school heads and teachers remain to be the same. We are called upon to rally together to ensure that no learner is left behind and make them responsive to the needs in nation building. I cannot emphasize any harder that school heads play a big and extremely vital role in making the vision and mission of Deped happen. As implementers at the school level, they can make or unmake educational agenda. It is therefore very necessary that we come together with a program like this one to rate incompetent and holistically trained and prepared would-be school heads who shall assume significant roles in the implementation of our projects, our programs and activities in the department. I recognize the supreme importance of these learning and development programs that will capacitate and prepare our aspiring school captains will always be a welcome development. That is why, as your father in the region, I am throwing my full support to this endeavor with the reminder and hope that indeed the purpose of training would-be school heads will result into producing competent school leaders who are well-rounded individuals. Thank you. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Sa Deped 2, Ayos na Ayos.
Thank you so much, RD Ben, for continually steering us all towards unwavering passion and unequaled excellence in Deped Region II.
When Jonathan Winter said, "If your ship doesn't come in, swim out to meet it," he meant participation and involvement.
At this juncture, let us now welcome our participants in the comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads.
From the province of never-ending adventure, the participants from SDO Batanes.
From the smiling land of beauty, the participants from SDO Cagayan.
From the first ever smart city in the Philippines, the participants from SDO Kawayan City.
From the corn capital of the Philippines, the participants from SDO City of Ilagan.
From the Twin Province of the North, the participants from SDO Isabela.
From the nature-vibrant province and gateway to the Cagayan Valley, the participants from SDO Nueva Vizcaya.
From the prime industrial and ecotourism destination in the north, the participants from SDO Quirino.
From the commercial hub of Cagayan Valley, the participants from SDO Santiago City.
From the gateway to the Ilocanja and the Cordilleras, the participants from SDO Tuguegarao City.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. This pronouncement from the late John F. Kennedy speaks volumes on the significance of expressing gratitude to all those who have made this morning's meaningful endeavor possible. Hence, to acknowledge those who in one way or another have contributed to the attainment of such a unique undertaking, we wanted to take this opportunity to express our sincerest gratitude to the following.
To the members of the Executive Board, headed by our very own Regional Director, Dr. Benjamin Diaz-Paragas, and our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Jessie Al-Amin, together with the chiefs of the different functional divisions.
To our equally brilliant reviewers and consultants, which comprise of the best leaders of Cagayan Valley.
To our excellent writers and facilitators from the 9 different schools divisions who expertly and carefully crafted the training resource package for our training participants.
To our management committee, headed by the Human Resource Development Division of Region 2, and to our regional technical working group who work behind the scenes of this whole endeavor.
And to you, our dear aspiring school heads, best of luck and thank you for embracing the challenge of this training program.
We express our genuine and wholehearted thanks to all of you for making this training program possible. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the launching and opening of the comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads. Certainly, Dinesh Paliwal was right in mentioning that collaboration is a key part of the success of any organization. Executed through a clearly defined vision and mission and based on transparency and constant communication. I am Marky Mansibang.
And I am Gerald K. Binabalta. Best of luck to our participants in our first ever comprehensive competency-based training program for Career Stage 1 aspiring school heads.
Project NEB-GAS Cares.